What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video on my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Thursday, October 24th, 2024. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know who I'm picking in this game or in these games, you'll have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the pinned comment in the comment section below this video. I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks for this day, for this game. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at the Thursday night football game, Vikings versus the Rams, and it's going to be in Inglewood, California. Vikings are currently a 3-point favorite on the road. Before we get into that game, though, let's go ahead and look over last week's results. Last week I went 4-2. The week prior I went 4-1, and the week prior before that I went 3-2. So on a 3-week win streak so far right now. Had Broncos on the Saints over the Saints on Thursday Night Football. I had the Vikings over the Lions and lost. I had the Chiefs over the 49ers and won. I had the Steelers over the Jets on Sunday Night Football. I had the Ravens over the Bucks. And then, of course, I lose Monday Night Football. There's no surprise there. It's literally the worst game that I do every single Monday. For some reason, I can't win a Monday Night Football game. So this puts me at 24 wins and 15 losses for the overall season, which is about a 61% win ratio. On specifically primetime games, I'm 13 wins and 8 losses, which is about a 61% win ratio. And on Thursday Night Football, I'm 6-1. Sunday Night Football, I'm 5-2. And Monday Night Football is my crappiest day for some reason. I'm 2-5. It's the only losing record I have for NFL this season. Overall, I'm doing fine. Prime time, I'm doing fine. Thursday Night Football specifically, I'm doing fine. Sunday Night Football specifically, I'm doing fine. But Monday Night Football, 2-5, almost identical to last season. I just don't know what it is with Monday games. I'm just not supposed to win them, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why my brain doesn't allow me to win these games on Monday. It doesn't make any sense. But that was last week. Let's get into this week for Thursday Night Football. On let me get the big screen here. On this side of the screen, right here, on this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. So the way that I have it structured here is I have the distance to the upcoming Super Bowl up top. I have the location of the game, city, state, stadium coordinates. Right here, I keep track of home team win-loss records for the NFL. So this will be the 108th NFL game for this season. Home teams could become 5 or 54-54 or 53-55. So that just shows you overall there is no home field advantage in the NFL season. It's straight 50-50. Right here is the regular season head-to-head matchup between the two teams. And then I have the home team right here, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria to and from their birthday. And then I have the road team, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria to and from their birthday. So let's go ahead and get started with this game. I always start with the home team. I'll go over some numbers for the home team to win this game, and then I'll go over some numbers for the road team to win this game. So if we were looking specifically at the Rams, the home team, if they were going to win this game, these are some of the numbers that would kind of help with them. The first thing that I would look at is that this game is being played in California. If you write out the word California, we see that it sums to 52. We write out the words Los Angeles Rams. It sums to 52. The Vikings with the loss would become 5-2, like 52 for this season. And it would take place in California against the Los Angeles Rams, which both sums to 52. You can even take a step further and just write out the number 52. 52 sums to 124. And this will be October 24th, written 10/24. So it has that 124 look to it. That's definitely one of the more main things that the Vikings have against them, in my opinion. The other thing would be Inglewood, California. You write Inglewood, California. It sums to 3-2-1. And interesting enough, I can actually just bring this up. Inglewood area code. Inglewood area code. This game is going to be in Inglewood. The area code there is 213 or 323. We're going to hyper focus on the 213. Inglewood area code 213. The words Inglewood, California, 321, anagrams of each other. Matthew Stafford, this will be his 213th regular season start for his career, the Inglewood area code. Vikings coach is 213 days till his next birthday, the Inglewood area code. The word Minnesota Vikings written out sums to 231, which is just an anagram of 213 and an anagram of 321. And the word Vikings sums to 37, and Vikings quarterback can get his 37th loss regular season. If you write out 37 correctly, 37 sums to 132, anagram of 321, a anagram of 213. It's all the same numbers: 132, 231, 213, 213, 321. These are all just anagrams of each other. One thing that I missed here for the Rams coach, he was born on January 24th, which kind of looks like a 1/24. This game being played on October 24th, which is a 10/24. And then remember what I said, the number 52 written out sums to 124. But that could also go in favor for the Rams. And Vikings becoming 5-2, 4-season record with the loss like 52. And then you have the quarterback who can get his 37th loss regular season, 37 written out sums to 132. Vikings sums to 37. Minnesota Vikings 231, which is just an anagram of 132. Vikings coach 213 days till his next birthday. Matthew Stafford 213th regular season game. Inglewood, California 321. Inglewood has an area code of 213. It is the 22nd day of the Hebrew civil year, and Rams could sit on 22 losses regular season head-to-head against the Vikings with a win. It is a day with 58 date numerology on the Gregorian. Rams coach can get his 73rd win regular season for his career. 73, if you write it out. 73, if you write out, sums to 58. Matthew Stafford, he can get his 101st regular season win for his career. 101. 101 sums to 142. And this will be a day with 42 date numerology on the Gregorian as well. And 42 sums to 142. And what else? I think that might be kind of it for the Rams side. That's kind of looking that way. Yeah. So Vikings, they can become 5-2, 4-season record. Quarterback get that 37th loss. Matthew Stafford get that 101st win. Rams coaching get that 73rd win. They can sit on 22 head losses against Vikings with the win on the 22nd day of the Hebrew Civil. And, the word Inglewood itself written out sums to 139, the 34th prime number, and the Rams could become 3-4, like 34 for a season record with the win. And that's kind of what I would put in favor of the Rams in this game. If we were to switch gears here and look at some numbers for the Vikings, what would be some numbers for the Vikings to win this game?
Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think's going to win? It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video.
Well, one thing that's kind of interesting is that this day today for this game, it's 108. It's a distance of 108 days till the upcoming Super Bowl, and this game just happens to be the 108th NFL game for the regular season. If home teams lose this game, the Rams, if they lose this game, home teams would get their 55th loss for the regular season. If you write out 55, 55 sums to 108. And so 108 days till the upcoming Super Bowl and the 108th game for the NFL season, home teams can get their 55th loss. 55 written out sums to 108. And then it is the 22nd day of the Hebrew Civil Year, of the Hebrew Civil New Year, a day with 108 date numerology on it. The Rams could become 2-2, like 22 at home for this season with the loss, as Matthew Stafford, their quarterback, gets his 22nd loss specifically as a quarterback for the Rams. So the 22 can play a factor there. It is a day with 42 date numerology on the Gregorian. Vikings coach can get his 26th win regular season for his career. 26, if you write it out. 26 sums to 42. It's a day with 78 date numerology on the Gregorian. And Matthew Stafford, the Rams quarterback, he can get his 112th loss regular season for his career. You write out 112. You see that it sums to 78. And the Rams coach, he can become 72-50 for a record regular season in his career with a loss. He would get his 50th loss. His name sums to a 50 as Rams become 2-5 for a season record with the loss. 2-5, kind of like the number 25. 25, if you write it out, sums to 50. It also sums to 149. And that's the quarterback numbers right there. It's the number 14 quarterback versus the number 9 quarterback, like 149. Rams could become 2-5 for a season record with the loss, like 25 right now. It sums to 149. It also sums to 50, and Rams coach can get his 50th loss regular season. His name sums to 50. But it will be the 275th day of his current 38-year-old age. And 38, if you write it out, sums to 149 as well. The 14 quarterback versus the 9 quarterback. It also sums to 58 with today having 58 date numerology on the Gregorian. He could become 72-50 for a record regular season. 725 to 75. These are similar numbers being used. 275th day of his 38-year-old age. He could become 72-50, which kind of looks like a 725, 725, 275. These are just similar numbers being used here. And one last thing for the Vikings, or actually two last things. It is a day with 58 day numerology on the Gregorian. If you write out 58, it sums to 61. Vikings could become 6-1, like 61 for a season record with a win. And the last thing that I would say is home team win-loss records can mirror the head-to-head records for the Rams and the Vikings. So if the Vikings win this game, it'd become 16-23 head-to-head against each other regular season. Vikings would get their 23rd head-to-head win against the Rams as they sit on 16 losses. Well, that's very similar to what home teams would be for the season if the Rams lost. Home teams would be 53-55. 53 mathematically is the 16th prime number. They would sit on 16 losses, and then they would get the 23rd head-to-head win. And if you write out 23, I'm sure you can guess what it sums to. 23 sums to 55. And so it also sums to 53, actually, 53 and 55. And that's basically what home teams would be with the Rams loss. It'd be 53-55. And that's kind of what I would put for this game. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you insight to the game, gets you started on a decode, adds to a decode that you already have. I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks for this game. Hopefully you win all the money in the world. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate the support. And I will see you guys in the next video.